Hey everybody, it's Snobz. I'm Keith.
And I'm Jason.
And today, well, for the next probably few weeks,
Yeah.
we're going to be going through a bunch of coins. Now, this is a friend of mine.
You know what? I think we're gonna be friends.
And he travels for work around the country and always throws his pocket change in a jar. And he decided to roll them all. Told me about it because he knows I'm a collector, question mark.
Yeah, kind of, I guess. Hoarder, yeah.
Obsessed.
Mm-hmm.
So he called me and told me he had roughly $1,700 worth of rolled coins and wrapped them up in these nice little packages with go handles on everything.
Yep.
So these are customer wrapped coins from all over the country. So we're going to go through them one denomination at a time. We'll do probably dimes.
Yeah.
Get those out of the way because
Dimes suck to search.
yeah, yuck.
Yeah.
And then I don't see any pennies.
Mm-mm.
Then we'll do nickels and then quarters. So
Yep. About how long did it take him to collect these? Like, how long has he been stuffing these in a jar at home?
I think he said it's only been about 5 or 6 years.
What?
But yeah.
Dang. Seriously. Huh. All right. Well, I guess we'll start with dimes.
Yuck.
And then yeah, we'll do a wrap up at the end here.
Eventually.
Hey guys. Done. Finally done. Which I shouldn't sound all disgruntled about that because actually it was a blast and we found some really awesome stuff. This stuff over here, of course, we will do last. We'll work left to right just like you read a book. Right here, first off, we'll get her rolling with a banger. Yes, sir. That is a 1918 Buffalo nickel. Super ugly, but also super cool. And I mean, really neat. Come on, it's 1918. Don't see a 7 underneath that 8, but that's okay. It's a Buffalo nickel. Over a 100-year-old coin. 1939. Jefferson nickel, terrible condition. Somebody was super angry at it and it got stuck in a vending machine. No mint mark, but that's okay. This entire row right here is all 1940s. Various S and D mint marks. And of course, plains, Philadelphia, such as this one. This one here is a 1942 Type 1. Didn't find any war nickels. But I mean, again, that's okay. I'm not going to complain with that little guy right there. And then this row here, and this tiny little bit right here, all 1950s. And as most of you folks know, me and Keith keep any nickel 1959 and back. And of course, if there's something that's super awesome mint state, we're going to keep it, obviously. We just can't bring ourselves to throw away a coin that's in real nice mint state condition. Got a 2020 Denver with a pretty good amount of struck through grease. Decent looking dime. I think it's obverse and reverse. Technically an error. Then we'll go on to the Quadus. 1990. And with this one, a large amount of strike doubling on Washington's bust. I mean, it's a ridiculous amount. All of these guys here are going to be struck through grease. Very dramatically struck through grease, or struck through debris. But I mean, look at that. Big time struck through grease. And of course, struck through grease is just when they polish the dies, the mint workers actually have to polish the dies periodically during the striking process, and A lot of times that polishing compound doesn't get completely cleaned off the die. Leaves a little bit of that stuff on there, and of course it'll create a little bit of space in between the die and the blank planchet, leaving that a whole, I guess you would say, plethora of 2009s. I mean, these down here are all District of Columbia's. Duke Ellington. Of course, there's Denver and Philadelphia there, and none of them have the double die. Of course, but I mean, look at this. I've never honestly seen this many 2009s come out of one batch of coins ever. I mean, this is probably half as many as we've gotten out of coin roll hunting out of the boxes that we have done. I mean, this is absolutely insane. And every single one of these is at least high AU, if not actually mint state. I mean, some of them are super bright mint state. That's a really nice coin. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know where they all came from. Well, I mean, obviously I know where they all came from, but yeah, this is an entire row of 2009s. Not too shabby. Right hand side here, we have die cracks. As a lot of you folks know, have been following us for a while. If it's a Philadelphia, anywhere from the early 90s through usually the late 90s, we're going to find a die crack on it. Don't know why. But there is a ton of them. And then we have one spitting horse that is very weak. 1999 Philadelphia. Kind of hard to see, but it is there. Extremely weak. Got some Canadians. One Canadian quarter from 2006. Was an extremely beautiful coin. And shout out to Canada for some of the amazing jobs that they do on striking their coins. I mean, these suckers are basically proof-like. Seems like 1999 or 2000 and up, they really brought their game up. Again, over here is the oddities. This one, Philadelphia Strike, of course. 2000 New Hampshire. Nothing super spectacular, but we kept it because it has a little bit of strike doubling. Again, strike doubling, not actual, not technically considered an error, but it's still pretty neat to see, and it's an older die. I mean, it's a quarter. It's not like it's going to eat a whole lot and take up a whole lot of space, so if we think it's cool, why not keep it? Collect how you want to collect. This 1974 is an S. This, at one point, well, I guess still technically, is still a proof coin. But this sucker has been in circulation forever, and it is heavily damaged. Lots and lots of tasty circulation on there, but yeah, I mean, it was a proof coin. Most people, I'm sure, would throw that back in and spend it, but we can't bring ourselves to do it. It's still an S. It's still a San Francisco Mint. Still is a proof coin. 2015 Homestead. I think this is Denver? Yeah, Denver. A little bit of snowy roof right up there. Not extremely valuable, but still pretty cool. Another proof coin, this time a proof nickel, 2008 S. Also has seen better days. Oh, and also, before we get too far into this, well, even though we're almost done, want to thank everybody who has recently subscribed to the channel and supported us.
I like it a lot.
This is called a magic coin. Already been separated, but obviously these fit together. We don't find a whole lot of these, especially not nickels, and as you can see with the adhesive there, this one was never meant to come apart, but if you know how to do it properly, you can get them to come apart. Basically, the idea behind this is that it has two heads. That one was a 1996 Philadelphia, and I think this one is a different year. Yeah, 86 Philadelphia. But a lot of the larger ones are used to hide things like mini memory sticks and things like that. micro SDs. This one, a little bit too small for that. But it's always neat when you find a magic coin like this. And I think the ones that are intended to hide stuff, of course, are going to be heads and tails as opposed to heads. That way they don't attract any attention whatsoever. And then here we have a 1984 Philadelphia, fairly off-center. Nothing super spectacular, but again, an anomaly, so we'll keep it. And here comes the awesome part. Silver. We found a pretty good amount of silver. 1960. Denver. 90% silver. Another 1960. Also a Denver. 90% silver. There's definitely a pattern here. 1964. Philadelphia. 90% silver. Another 1964. Also Philadelphia. And then the oldest dime that we found. A 1946 Denver. Awesome. Then, a really nice condition, 1964. Quada. Also a Denver. Really nice. Nice strong reading. Barely any signs of circulation on that coin. And then, of course, Keith, just to be a butthead, has to find this. San Antonio Missions, normal quarter, no big deal. No, he has to find a West Point. Again, I'm happy that he did, but of course it's always got to be Keith. Anywho, that's it. Throw down in the comments what you guys think. I mean, I think we did really, really well. Again, of course, we went through a crap ton of coins, but I mean, come on. What a terrible problem to have, right? Absolutely awesome that we got a hold of those coins. Thank you very, very much to the person that allowed us to go through these coins. If you haven't subscribed to us yet, please go ahead and do so. Totally free. What are you waiting for? Tick the bell to get notification every single time that we do upload a video. Throw it a thumbs up if you like the video. Until next time, guys, love you all. God bless, and we'll see you soon. Stay safe, everybody.